Good evening, guys. Sunday evening, start of a new build week. So I had to, let me move this. I had to cut the arm off the figure and reposition it. It's a bit closer down to her side now, so finally, after all this time, the figure is complete. So I'll wait until tomorrow when that glue is 100% cured, and then I'll primer and probably start doing some painting on the figure. So the doors, I have the photo etch on the doors, and this is the passenger one. This is the one that'll be closed. So I have the photo etch on there. So that's it for the photo etch on the inside. There's just front badge and the two Ferrari shields put on the side of the car, and then the photo etch is finally done. I have a little tiny bit of work left to do on these mirrors, and then they can be put on the doors, and then the doors can be installed, and the Ferrari will be done. So I also started, I was going to wait until I finished the Ferrari, but I went ahead and started on this kit. Started on the Jag first, simply because that was the first one that came out of the box. Started on the roll cage. The roll cage is only pressed in here now. I just use the interior tub as a jig for it. Have the wheels put together. They need a little bit of work, a little bit of sanding and stuff. And then I can primer those. So I think what I'm going to do is build these cars in tandem. So I have the wheels and the roll cage done on the Jag. I think I'll do the wheels and the roll cage on the Aston Martin. Then I'll just do it like that. And that way both of them should be finished around about the same time. One thing, I'm not going to stick to the painting guide 100%. Well, the Aston Martin it's going to be Gulf colors, no question. The Jag in the kit is gunmetal grey. I'd actually like to paint it British racing green if I can find a good green for it. So I may change that. Interesting thing, this white stripes on here, there are no decals for that. That's actually painted on. But what they give you is you can see the dark parts in the white. That's the decals that they give you. Bit surprising that they didn't give you white stripes. I was a bit surprised at that. So I don't know what kind of it's a bit of a pain, right? You have to do that. You have to do this masking now to paint that white, but yeah, whatever. Thankfully, the Jaguar on the side, there is a decal for that. Yeah, that's about it that I did tonight. I'll spend a little bit more time on a few things here tonight. Probably get a couple more things on the Ferrari out of the way before I give up tonight. And like I said, I'll continue on with the Aston Martin roll cage and wheels to bring it up to the same level that the Jag's at. Okay guys, so just quickly back, I just want to show you, this is the first Airfix kit. I've ever built. So I just want to show you how nice this roll cage is. You can see it's on different levels. There are 1, 2, 3, 5 pieces in this roll cage. Afternoon, guys. It's Friday afternoon, so just get a little bit of modeling in before supper. So this evening I'm going to be working on putting the mirrors onto the Ferrari. Here's one of the mirrors here. And hopefully then when I come back after supper, those will be dry enough that I can put the doors on. As well, this week I've been working on the Jaguar and Aston Martin. So this is the Aston Martin roll cage. It's just laid in the interior there now. Used it as a jig to put it together. It's Jaguar roll cage, and I've also been working on the wheels for both. It's the Aston Martin wheels here and Jaguar wheels here. So I'm going to, the next step in that is going to be priming quite a few of the parts before I can start doing any assembly. So I'd like to get some stuff primed tonight as well, before tomorrow. I hope to get the Ferrari finished this weekend. I know I've been saying that now for quite a while, but barring any issues or anything cropping up, should be able to get that finished either tonight or tomorrow. So that'll get its own video final as part of the Dangerous Curves diorama that it will belong to. I think I already showed I have the figure finished, so this will get a bit of primer tonight as well, and hopefully get going on the painting. Hopefully the painting doesn't take very long, because this is the last part of that diorama now, the Ferrari and this figure. And then once this figure is done and the Ferrari is done, the diorama is done. So anyways, guys, I'll be back later on this evening and hopefully have a bit of progress to show from now. So it's Saturday afternoon here. So just get a little bit of work done before I head out. So I was doing cutting out the last bit of photo etch for the Ferrari. I think I actually am going to go with the decals for the badge, for the side badges. So the reason being is I think the photo etch ones are a bit too small. So if you see them there, here's the decal, here's the photo etch piece. To me it looks too small. I looked at it on the car and yeah, it looks too small for me. So I saved those for something else. So I'm going to go with the decals for the side, but I will use the photo etched front badge for the front of the car right there. So we'll use that for the front of the car, but the badges I'm going to go with the decals, just because of the size. To me, they look too small to me. So okay, guys. So be back in a bit. Saturday evening. Just not long finished supper, so hopefully get another couple of hours down here tonight. Earlier this afternoon I did finally finish the Ferrari, but that video will be up before this one goes up. So I think that needs a celebratory beer. Bog and Barons it's called, another Kitty Vitty brewery. This one was made from bake apples. It's a type of berry that we have here. Oh, it's good. So I'll continue. Also got a bit of painting done this afternoon, but it's what I'm going to be continuing on with tonight. These are brakes for the Aston Martin chassis. Wheel wells for the Aston Martin. It's the interior tub. It's a roll cage. And I've started on the wheels. Excuse me. So I just need to make some masks for the front and back of the wheel, and then I can paint the rubber. I use this I gotta find it here. Yep, so I use this rubber black. If you don't have rubber black, NATO black as well is a good color for tires. For the Aston, I also have the dash painted. I need to detail it, these switches and stuff here. I also have the figure primed, ready to start paint on her. I've also started a new build, or another new build I should say, but that's off to the side. I'll just be building that off to the side. When it gets to a certain point I'll show it. But I'm also bringing another one back on the bench. So I'm going to bring this Terminator back and try to get it finished. I have the eyes. Everything is all wired in. The only reason why I stopped this build is, if I can get them here, I'll get one of them. These pistons that go in here in the jaws, these require a fair amount of work to clean up, and that's essentially where I stopped on this. Base is partially done. It's just an old wooden base. Bought some wooden letters, put in Skynet. So I just want to weather this a little bit, and I even have a cutout already for the switch and everything. But yeah, it's just those, working on those pistons there for the jaws is what put the brakes on this one. So I'm going to try to get that finished now as well. And so anyways guys, I'm going to pick away at this a bit, and I'll be back a bit later and clue it up for the week. Okay guys, so I'm going to end it here now for the week. Managed to get a few parts on for the bike painted. Started trying to get these parts sorted here for the Terminator. So yeah, like I said, I'm going to end it here. It was a pretty productive week. Got another build completed and made some good progress on the Aston and the Jaguar. And yeah, this one is not too far from being finished, so hopefully in the next couple of weeks or so I can maybe get this one knocked out as well. So anyways guys, like I said, I'm going to end it here. As always, have a good week, and thanks for watching. Hope you stay tuned for next week.